Did you know there are 3 magical Spanish kings that want to give you the gift of speaking Spanish confidently this year? These 3 magical kings make it possible for anyone at any age to speak Spanish for any occasion. One important occasion in the Spanish-speaking world is January 6. It's a gift-giving day equal to Christmas. It's the 12th day of Christmas. This is considered the day when the 3 wise men reached Bethlehem and gave their gifts to the baby Jesus. In the Spanish-speaking world, this occasion is also celebrated by giving gifts. If you like gifts, the Spanish-speaking world is a really great place to be. The 3 wise men in Spanish are called Los Tres Reyes Magos, which literally means the 3 magical kings. Children in the English-speaking world often write a letter to Santa. In the Spanish-speaking world, it's also common for kids to write a note to the 3 magical kings. Often on the eve of January 6, kids tie a note to a helium-filled balloon. They let it go and watch it rise up through the air to the 3 wise men, which in this tradition are the 3 stars in the Big Dipper. When they wake up in the morning, gifts appear in or next to their shoes. Cultural differences like these are part of the magic of visiting or living in a Spanish-speaking country. Instead of the same old traditions and habits you've lived with all your life, now you're surrounded with a fresh new take on life. Everything is different. Instead of sleepwalking through life, you're transported to a magical new world where you feel young again alongside Peter Pan and all your new friends. Life becomes thrilling again. Why not make this magic a part of your life? Let me show you how the 3 magical kings of Spanish make it all possible for anyone at any age. The first magical king is called Instant Spanish Words. Let me quickly show you how Instant Spanish Words work. All you need are a few simple steps and you can turn 3,145 English words into Spanish words. And the words become yours forever. Here are a few examples. Most English words that end in ENT end in ENTE in Spanish. So president becomes presidente, accident, accidente, client, cliente, sufficient, suficiente, excellent, excelente. Likewise, most English words that end in ANT end in ANTE in Spanish. So restaurant becomes restaurante, important, importante, distant, distante, elephant, elefante, instant, instante. There are 31 little changes you can make to English words to gain an instant vocabulary of 3,145 Spanish words. The second magical king is instant Spanish phrases. This is where the rubber really hits the road and you get to speak in flowing Spanish phrases. And it's stunning how quickly it all comes together. You see, Spanish has patterns that English speakers can use right away. And it gets even better. We're not just talking about a few phrases. These patterns create 88,000 Spanish phrases. Imagine having 88,000 Spanish phrases in your repertoire. What would that do for your confidence and your freedom in the Spanish-speaking world? There are 3 steps to unlocking the language and tapping into these 88,000 phrases. The first step is what I call synergy verbs. An example of a synergy verb is puedo, which means I can. Synergy verbs join with brick verbs, which are the kind of Spanish verbs you find when you look them up in a translation dictionary. For example, to wait is esperar, to help ayudar. By joining synergy verbs like puedo, I can, with brick verbs, you're very quickly able to say real Spanish phrases, like I can help, I can come back, I can pay, I can work, I can wait. Or you can also use them in the negative. I can't wait, I can't relax, I can't sing, and I can't dance. Real life phrases you can use right away, but it gets much better when you add what I call mortar words. That's because they hold the language together. Some examples of mortar words are aquí, here, ahora, now, más, more, después de, after, otra vez, again. And when you add the mortar words to the synergy verbs and the brick verbs, suddenly Spanish really comes to life. And you can say things in Spanish like, I can't relax here. I can help you now. I can come back again later. I can only wait 5 minutes more. And very quickly you're putting together even longer phrases and saying things like, sometimes I can practice my Spanish with my friend Mario. Or you might say, I can work today, I can work tomorrow, but I can't work on the weekend. Or you might even say, I can always speak more Spanish after practicing with my friends. You could be saying all those phrases in Spanish and a whole lot more in just a few days. And of course, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The example phrases just used one synergy verb, puedo, I can. In Synergy Spanish, I teach 33 synergy verbs. And when they're combined and recombined with brick verbs and mortar words, they give you a repertoire of 88,000 Spanish phrases to speak with your amigos in daily life. The third king ties it all together and gives you Spanish for all occasions. 3 Magical Kings Days is one of those occasions, a day of celebration with family and friends. And on a day like this, there are minor differences in how you speak in relaxed social situations with your amigos versus professional settings. Imagine enjoying social occasions, laughing and joking with native Spanish speakers during celebrations and holidays, enjoying meals together, attending parties, talking about your tastes in music, sharing where you're from and what you do. Going past just introductions and really connecting with your friends on a very deep level. Soon you'll feel confident in your Spanish at barbecues, parties, or just hanging out with your amigos. You'll get all of this in your third gift, the third magic king of this package, Shortcut to Informal Spanish Conversations, designed specifically for speaking to friends, family, and children. These 3 magical kings have brought gifts for you this season. You're about to enter this magical new Spanish-speaking world and discover all its treasures. Imagine feeling confident in the markets, the cafes, and the town squares, traveling with freedom and confidence, thriving in the Spanish-speaking world, enjoying long dinners, chatting with Spanish-speaking amigos, negotiating freely with the vendors in the markets, or chatting with the locals at the town square. Before you know it, you're blending into daily life Spanish conversations, and you finally feel confident and free in the Spanish-speaking world. Before you know it, these 3 magical kings have unlocked a whole new world of adventure, fun, and freedom for you. Here are the 3 magical kings and the gifts they have for you. Magic King number 1 is Synergy Spanish. This wise king gives you as many as 88,000 phrases from just 138 words. Magical King number 2 is Shortcut to Spanish. This wise king gives you 3,145 Spanish words and a step-by-step system to use those words to speak respectful Spanish. Magic King number 3 is Shortcut to Informal Spanish Conversations. Normally this combination would cost at least $177. But today, you can claim this entire package for just the price of Synergy Spanish Basic Audio course alone, which is $67. Along with this, you get all your gifts, Synergy Spanish video, plus Shortcut to Spanish video, plus Shortcut to Informal Spanish Conversations. All this for just $67. This is the best offer I've ever made. In the spirit of this season, I'm giving you gifts to make this year an amazing adventure. Explore the adventures of the Spanish-speaking world at any age. But it's only available until January 14. Now all you need is a little daily effort and you too can enjoy growing freedom and confidence in daily life situations. This offer is 100% risk-free. Try this system for a full 60 days. If you don't love speaking Spanish, if you don't amaze your amigos with your new skills, Or if you just decide this program is not for you, for any reason at all, just let me know via email at marcus@synergyspanish.com and you'll receive a full refund. No questions asked. Here's what some of my students have said about this system. You've heard from just a few of my students. Imagine the thrill of the Spanish language unfolding in front of your eyes. As thousands of my other students, usually aged between 13 and 96, have proven, this is the easiest and fastest way to enjoy comfortably speaking Spanish. Why not make this year the best year of your life as you expand your mind with this beautiful language? For just $67, you receive Synergy Spanish, which unlocks 88,000 Spanish phrases from just 138 words. And to put your Spanish on steroids, you also get the Shortcut to Spanish course, which unlocks 3,145 instant Spanish words. Plus you receive Shortcut to Informal Spanish Conversations for speaking Spanish in social occasions. Throw out the textbooks. Start today with a simpler and easier, proven path that has you fall more in love with Spanish each day. Click the link below to start your new Spanish life. As you'll soon see, hesitancy disappears, confidence grows, and Spanish flows from your mouth. A lifetime of adventure and new stories are waiting for you. This special 3 Magical Kings special offer is only available for the next few days. Don't delay. A whole new world of Spanish is waiting for you.